Hello everyone, welcome to Projects with Gaurang. In previous videos, we have implemented light dark themes, we have set up our Firebase, and we have made our login page. In this video, we will make our sign up page and the navbar. So this is the sign up page we are going to build, and this is the navbar. So let me first log in and show you. So I already have an account. I will log in via Google, and we will implement all the components of this navbar. So let's start with our sign up page. For that, open your WebStorm, and this is the project setup. If you are still confused, I would recommend you to watch previous videos where I have explained in detail how we are setting up our project files. So go into the auth, into the sign up, and into the page.tsx file. So first make this file a client file. So use client. After that, we will import the necessary imports, which will be use effect, use state, then we will import the router, use router, and do not import the next router one you need from next navigation. So first I will update this from router to navigation. Then we will import the auth and db from our Firebase file, db from @lib /Firebase. After that, we will import certain dependencies like create user with email and password. We will get Google auth provider from Firebase auth. We will also need sign in with pop-up, and we will need user. So these four things we need. After this, we will need to import the input field from ShardCN, input from @components slash UI slash input dot tsx. We need button. We need the link from next link. We need toast from Sonar. We need to import the doc, set doc, get doc, not take doc, server timestamp from Firebase Firestore. After that, we will make certain functions. So first I am setting up the router. After that, we will set up the email, which will be set email, and password, which will be set password. Then we will need the confirm password. So const confirm password, set confirm password. Then we need to set the error, or we need to store the error, sorry, we will set it later. So error, set error, which will be a string. Then we have to store the loading state. So loading and set loading. For now, let's keep it false. After this, we will add the use effect. This use effect will set the user, and it will also help us check whether there is a user or not. So whenever a route changes, this function will run. So const unsubscribe equal to auth state changed, which will be getting a user, and we will check if there is a user. Then we will push to the home page, otherwise we will stay here, and in return we will execute the unsubscribe function. So this will automatically redirect the user to the home page if user is already logged in. After this, we will make a function called handle document creation. So const handle document creation. Whenever the user signs up, so a blank document will be created for the particular user. This will be a asynchronous function and it will get user as an input. We will check if there is no user. Then we will return error, return new error. User is not created. Otherwise, we will get a user reference. So user ref equal to doc db comma users comma user dot uid. After this, we will get a user snapshot. So user snap will be await dot await get doc, and we will pass the user reference in this. Then we will check if the user snap does not exist, means there is no document for the particular user. It means the user has signed up for the first time. If that's the case, then we have to create it. So await set doc, we will pass the user reference, and then we will pass the document fields. So we will pass uid, which will be user.uid. Then we will pass the email, which will be user.email. We will pass the name, which can be user.displayname, or if it is not defined, we will leave it blank. Then created date, which will be server timestamp, not this one, server timestamp. Then we will add the plan details, which will be free, and there are 0 credits for now for the particular user. And I missed a comma here. After this, we will add some sub collections into it. So there are 2 sub collections which I had to add. Set doc, which will again, for now we don't need user reference here. We'll directly add a doc db users, then user.uid. Then we will create a sub collection named saved stocks, and we will create an initial document named initial. And we will set a blank document for now. Same we will do, but for the recent stocks. And I would put here recent stocks. And then lastly, we will console log user document created successfully. So user document created successfully. If the user existed but the user snap does not exist. So user snap not existing means the user subscribed, or you can say signed up for the first time. After that, we will give a toast success for successfully created user, successfully created user redirecting. And we will push the user to the home page. After this, we will create another function handle sign which will be again an asynchronous function, and it will get an event which will be a react dot form event, and it will be an arrow function. So e dot prevent default, because a form has the inherent property of refreshing the page. we will set the error, not email, error for now to be a empty string. If password is not equal to the confirmed password, then we will set the error passwords do not match. We will give an error here also in toast, and we will return. If password dot length is less than 6, then we will set the error as not passwords do not match. It will be password should be at least 6 characters long. And same we will give for the toast, and we will return. If everything is right by now, like user has entered a password which has 7 or more characters, and the password and confirm password match, then we will set the loading state to true, and we will try to log in the user. So user credential will be await create user with email and password. We will pass auth, email and password, and then we will create the document. So await handle document creation, and we will pass the user credential dot user. So this will be the try block, and now we have to catch the error. So if there is any error, so we will console log it, and we will set the error. Set error as something went wrong, and same we will give to toast.error, and whatever the result is, finally we have to set the loading to false, because now the application is not loading. The result has achieved. Either the user got logged in or we received some error. One more function we have to build, which is handle Google sign in, which will be asynchronous function. We will set the error as a blank, set loading as true, then we will make the const provider, which will be new Google auth provider. Then we will try to again log in the user, or you can say sign up the user. So user credential, that will not be this one for now, it will be sign in with pop-up, and auth and provider will be passed. Then we will await for the handle document creation function. After this, we will catch the error if there is any. So console.log error and something went wrong, toast.error, same thing. And finally, we will set the loading state to false. Now let's move on to the UI part. So remove this sign up, give this div a class name of flex item center, justify center, minimum height should be screen, and BG background. Then create another div with a class name of max width MD, W should be full, BG white, dark, BG grain 900 for dark mode. Then rounded 2XL, shadow large, padding 8, and space in y direction should be 6. Let me, so it should be clearly seen. After this, create a h1 tag, give it a class name, text should be 3XL, font should be bold, and text should be center, and the title will be sign up. Then create a div, give it a class name of space y4. Then the button, we will use the outline variant should be outline. So there are many variants you can use. Class name will be w full and cursor pointer. Then on click, that will be handle Google sign in. Handle Google sign in. It should be disabled while loading state is true, and make it this way, not the self closing. And we will type here continue with Google. Save it. After this, right below the button, create a new div, give it a class name of flex item center and space x2. Then create a div. This should be the self closing div, and give it a class name of hpx, flex should be 1, bg gray 300, and for dark mode bg gray 700. Copy it and paste it here. Then between these two divs, create a new div, or not div, we should create a p tag here. Give it a class name. Text should be the extra small version. Text gray 500, dark text gray 400, and type or. Save it. After this, go two divs below, so this one and this one. Below this div, make a form. Assign the onSubmit function as handle signup and class name as space y4. Then an input field, input. The placeholder will be email, type should be email, value will be email. Then on change will be this set email function, and it should be required. So you just have to type required here. Then create another input. There the placeholder will be password, type should be password, value will be password, on change will be set password, and it is also required. Then a third input, that will be placeholder will be confirm password, type again password, value will be confirm password, on change will be set confirm password, and it is also required. After this, we will open these curly braces and we will check if there is any error, and if there is any error, not this capital P, you need small p, give it a class name of text red 500, text should be small, text center, and we will show the error to user. Then a button will be created again to submit the form. This will be type equal to submit, not sign up. Then class name will be w full and cursor pointer. It should be disabled while loading, and because we are already giving it type of submit and we have set the on submit function, we don't need to set up the on click function. So I will check if the loading state is true, then signing up, otherwise sign sign save it. Then go below the form and create another div with a class name of flex. Items should not be center in this, they're only justify center. Then text should be small, text gray 600, dark text gray 400, and then a link. This will be href to login, and the class name will be on hover, it should underline, and the text it will be having is already have an account, then log in, save it, and now our sign up page is complete. So now let's move on to our navbar. So before starting navbar, let's go to the layout file, the root layout, and make some changes in it. So remove this G's mono and G's sans. Here also remove them, and we will make our new font that will be Poppins. So Poppins, and then we will create the variable for it. Poppins equal to Poppins. The subsets should be Latin, not equal to, it should be colon, and the weights would be an array of these values. So 300, 400, 500, 600, and 700. And we will use this Poppins class. So we will use Poppins.class name, and we will also add suppress hydration warnings. So you should remove this. After this, make a div with class name as flex1. In this, create another div with the same class name, and copy these two here. And here will be our navbar after making it. So save it. Now go to the components folder and create two files. First is navbar.tsx and second is sidebar.tsx. Sidebar.tsx. So in navbar.tsx, run rafce, and same for the sidebar, rafce. Close the sidebar for now and import the navbar. So import navbar from navbar tsx, and we will use it here. Save it and close the layout file. Also close up this sign up file. In navbar, first mark it as use client. Use client. After that, import the link, then import use state and use effect from React, import menu and X icon from Lucid React. Then import the button from @component/UI/button. Then import the mode toggle. Then import the use auth from auth context. Then import use path name from next navigation. Then import sign out and user from Firebase auth. Then import the auth from our Firebase file. Firebase slash, not this one, we will need @lib/firebase. Then import the sidebar component. Then import the toast from Sonar. Then import image from next image and remove this import react. Now go into this navbar component and make some states. So menu open and set menu open. For now keep it false. Then a loading state from use auth. Then path name. Then we would need to store the user, set user. Then router. Import this use router also. So import use router from next navigation. And then we will store the logged in state. So is logged in, set as logged in. It will be a boolean and its initial will be false. Then a use effect will run, use effect, and we will check whether the user is logged in or not. So const unsubscribe, that will be auth dot on auth state changed, user will be passed, arrow function. Then we will check if the user is present or not. So if user is there, then set user as user, set is logged in will be true, otherwise set is logged in will be false and set user will be null. And return the unsubscribe function. And we have user here, so whenever user is changed, save it, and then we will make the handle logout function. So this will be a asynchronous function. We will try to log out the user. So await sign out, and we will pass auth here, and we will push the router to the home page. Otherwise, if there is any error, we will catch the error. So console.log error logging out, and then the error toast.error. We won't print this error, but yes, error logging out. After this, let's start with our UI. So for UI, we will use header, and we will give a class name of wfull border bottom bg background. Then a div with a class name which will be max width 7xl, mx auto, flex, item center, and justify center. Not justify center, justify between. Then padding of 4. Then we will check whether the user is logged in. If the user is logged in, then the sidebar component will be shown and we will pass the is logged in value. Is logged in. So this will show the error. Go to the sidebar and here give the value of is logged in and define what is logged in type is. It will be a boolean. Now it will not show any error here. Yeah. After this, we will create the logo. Which will be a link to the home page with a class name of text to Excel. Font will be bold and tracking tight. And we will add the name here, StockGenie. Save it. Then we will create the desktop navigation. So desktop navigation. For this, we will open an nav tag, class name. It will be hidden for small screen sizes. For medium screen flex, items will be center and gap of 6. And then we will check if user has not logged in. Then there will be a link href to pricing and on click will be set menu open to false. Then we will add a class name. Class name will be equal to text small, font would be medium, and then we will give it a custom class. We will check if the path name is pricing. Then the text will be primary, otherwise text muted foreground. So this is the conditional class we have applied, and we will give here the name as pricing. Save it. Then below this conditional statement, use the mode toggle button. Beneath the mode toggle, we will open a div and we will check whether the user is logged in, and if they are logged in, we will check that the user should not be null and user.photo URL should not be null and user.photo URL must not be equal to the empty string. If nothing of this sort is present, means we have the user photo URL. We will make an image tag with a source of user.photo URL. We will use optional chaining here. Then we will give an alternate property, which is user image. This is for the screen readers. Then height will be 40 and width will be 40, and a class name will be rounded full and the cursor will be pointer. If that's not the case, then open a div with a class name of text lg, background will be purple, and purple 600, px should be 3, py 1, rounded again full, and cursor will be pointer, and we will get the first character of user email dot char at 0 to uppercase. Then after this nav tag, we will create the mobile navigation menu, mobile menu button. So first we will create this. So a div tag with a class name of flex. At medium screen it will be hidden, items will be center, and gap will be of 2. Then mode toggle, then a button, not self-closing button, we need the both closing and opening tag. We will use a variant which will be ghost. Size will be of icon, and on click will be set as set menu open, and whatever the value is it will negate it. Then we will check. If menu open is true, then the X will be rendered or the cross symbol. Otherwise, the menu option will, or you can say menu icon will be rendered. Give it a class name of H6 and W6. Same class name will be given to the other icon also. Save it. Now go below the button, a div tag. We will not give any class name to this. Then we will check is logged in, and we will check the same condition. So let me copy the condition. So after copying it, we will again check. Again same user image will be rendered. So copy this whole part, the image and the div part, and paste it here. After this, go below 3 divs. So 1, 2, 3. And now we will make mobile drop down menu. For this, we will check whether the menu is open in the first place. If menu is open, then we will open a div tag. We will give it a class name, not this one. We will give it a class name of md hidden flex. Flex will be call, items will be centered, and space in y direction will be 4, and a padding in the bottom direction of 6. Then we will check that if the user is logged in, and if the user is logged in, then we don't need this, we need this. We will open a link href to the home page. On click, we will set the menu open as false. The class name will be text small, font medium, and the same condition, but just there is one change. Path name will be checked as whether it's equal to the home page. If it is, then text primary, otherwise text muted background, and we will give it the title of dashboard. Save it, then copy this link, paste it. You have to change just some things here, settings, and we will check whether the settings is present here or not. Then account settings, save it. Again, not settings, we have to copy it again, paste it, and in place of setting there will be billing, and remove this, that will be billing. Again copy it, paste it here, and this will be IPO calendar, and the link will be IPO calendar. Copy it, save it, then go below this curly brace and add the pricing link here. This will be pricing, and this will also be pricing, and here also pricing. Then is logged in, and if the is logged in is true, then we will make this reports, and here will also be reports. Go down, then we will check if the loading is false, and we have user, then there will be a button with on click as handle logout. Variant will be secondary, and class name will be cursor pointer, and will have a value of logout, and then save it. So now our navbar component is complete. For sidebar, I'm just copying the whole component. It is a pretty simple component, so give it a look. And we have not installed sheets. For installing sheets, copy this command and enter. So it will install all the dependencies for this sheet component. Yeah, the file is created, and now this error is not here. Still, if you go to your app, there will be one error. Let me show you this, that the source prop is invalid. It will be there because we haven't whitelisted this host name in Next.js. So it's a very simple thing to do. Go to the next config.ts, then remove this comment and images, an object, and remote patterns. This will be an array, new URL, and give it a value of https://lh3 .googleusercontent.com/**. Save it, and now if you refresh it, this error should not be there. So it will take a minute. So it is now compiling. Yeah, it is now compiled. So now see, we have this sidebar. We can also log out, and if you go to the sign up page, we have our sign up page also here. You can continue with Google. After logging me in, it redirected me to the home page. So that's all for this video. In next video we will make more elements of this app. So till then, take care and bye.